Bam Margera. I hate to say this, but I actually don't like him anymore again because I thought he changed and I thought he was going to change after the Dr. Phil show, but all of a sudden, Bam's still an alcoholic. I don't think nothing will never change with Bam. Not to mention, 5 days ago, Bam went to rehab. The cops took him to a rehab facility. They didn't arrest him. Years and years ago, Bam Margera, back in the 90s, and I think 2001, Bam was not an alcoholic. He despised of them, and he was laughing at them, like calling them like losers and shit. But then, I think maybe by 21, I think 2001 came around, he was started drinking, but he wasn't the angry drunk at the time. What I heard by Joe Franz, and with the video, I'll post a link in the description. This video was 2 years ago, back in 2019. Anyways, Bam. But in 2004, that's when a darker side came. Bam started to throw up, and he was bulimic. And, to be honest, Bam Margera has been an alcoholic even before even Ryan Dunn passed away from the car accident. And he said that, well, the reason why I drink alcohol is because of Ryan Dunn. And partially, I think that is true, but partially, I don't think so, because Ryan Dunn was there the entire time when Bam was drunk, before even his death. But, and of course, that when Ryan Dunn died, Bam was sad, he was crying, he was furious, and he was starting to drink and drink. But to be honest, I mean, yeah. And then, back in, 2012 or 13, or it was one of those years, when he went to Finland, he got beat up by some rapper fellas. He was a mess. He was also arrested. At an airport as well. He was arrested, and in 2014 he went to this psychology documentary series. He was still drinking. It's quite a shame, really. And also, he was started to do his own series. It was like a BAM challenge or something. And the show got canceled. Well, it was there, but then they started to stop doing them because Bam's alcohol and addiction problem, probably. And in 2019, I think he went rock bottom more, because in 2019 he had huge fights with his third wife, Missy. I mean, not Missy, Nikki. Bam also went back and forth, and Bam's and also he was in Dr. Phil show. Yeah, he was in the Dr. Phil show. I thought they cured him. In 2020, I thought he was cured for sure. All of a sudden, this year, Jackass 4 / Jackass Forever, Johnny Knoxville, Spike Jonze, and Jeff Tremaine fired him. And to be honest, I feel bad for Bam, but at the same time, though, it's kind of... He kind of deserved it because Bam basically lied. You know? And I can understand, there's some people that cannot stop drinking or doing drugs or whatever, but Bam's... I hate to say this, but Bam's kind of a scumbag, you could say. I mean, for God's sakes, Steve-O has been sober for at least 12 years, but Bam can't get out of his sober? I mean, like, Bam can't get out of it? It makes no sense. And look at Bam's friend, Brandon Novak. I mean, he's been sober since 2015 or 16. It was one of those years, though, but, like, and Novak was on heroin at the time, like, back then. So, if Steve-O and Brandon Novak, since they got out of it, why can't Bam just get out of it? Why is it so hard not to get out of alcohol and doing drugs? Why is it that hard, Bam? But it is what it is. I mean, I hope that Bam gets help. At least they'll try. I hope that, that he doesn't drink anymore. I hope. Probably not, but we'll have to see. I mean, he's going to a court date with Johnny Knoxville and Jeff Tremaine and Spike Jonze, I believe his last name is, since they fired him. But, yeah. Junebug Films was right about Bam Margera. Since the last time we talked, since I did a live stream last Monday. And, it's quite a shame, really, that Bam used to be one of my favorite guys from Jackass, but now he's in a big mess, and basically I just don't like him anymore. Again. But, yeah.